So yeah, it is a weird, like there's something weird going on in the society. I feel like you can no longer really be like yourself because there will be a price to that, and by that I mean like there's this this pressure to be polite, to be nice, to be non-offending, to be, you know, just plain. That's what I think it is. It's just plain, being plain, because you need, like, it's so common to just saying to be nice and stuff like that, to not be angry, but you have to be angry. You like it's an emotion. It's a that emotion has a purpose. You're angry for a reason, and if you keep, because the society will tell you to, you know, calm down and stuff like that, and of course you have to regulate, but if you keep bottling it down, like keeping it down, it's like a spring. It will come up one way or another. Either you will rage at people that do not deserve the rage, but most commonly, because that will also get suppressed. People will also suppress that. So most commonly, what will happen if people will get into like just heavy consuming, and it's so many different things. It's like alcohol. It's one of them. There are so many people that say they look forward to the weekend just to get absolutely wasted to a point where they are like unconscious, you know? And there's a reason to why they want that. Of course, it's the mind will tell you that it's because oh, you just want to have fun. You don't need to get black, like shit faced to have fun, you know? You don't need that. The thing is, you're escaping something, and it gets worse and worse. Like, people get into eating, like the obesity pandemic. I don't think it's, one thing is because it's food. It's food is more processed. It causes more like release of dopamine and stuff. But that's the thing, because it's more processed and more dopamine, it releases more dopamine and like feel good stuff. And people are feeling so badly nowadays because they are like suppressing themselves. They will, that food will very easily be a tranquilizer, because it has like an effect, right? And that's why I think that's why like the obesity pandemic came up. That's one reason. Then also, if we look at like children, you know, children are very happy, like most of them are. And the reason to why I think they're so happy is because they are so free with self-expression. A child will throw a tantrum because, like, in a store, in the middle of a store, because it didn't get the toy that it wanted, right? That he or she wanted. And like, there's no thinking of like, you know, consequences and stuff like that. Like the mind, like the child mind, it doesn't register that it's gonna be judged. It doesn't care that it's gonna be judged. But it gets, as you grow up, like, and people will tell you, you know, be quiet, this and that, stand in your line, but it's just not healthy. I think that you genuinely have, it's a need, it's a human need to get angry from time to time and express that you're angry and make people around you know that you're angry. It's a need. I think it's a total need. And it's, of course, you cannot just start punching people in the face, but you can express it. But even if we try to express it, like just saying to the person, listen, the thing you did, it made me angry, you're gonna receive such a pushback. Most probably people will think that you're like weird, that you're a psychopath for telling them that. But it's a good thing, because as you progress and as you keep doing that, you start realizing that it's like many people in your life, they don't really want the best of you. They want the best version, like they want the version that's the best for them. It's not about you. It was never about you in that term, in that sense. So I think it's very important to talk about, because it's starting to take a dangerous turn. And it's how I know that it's taking a dangerous turn is because I experienced it myself. I would be very, polite, always making sure nobody is offended by what I say. Just the everyday casual things that everybody does. And I started having like issues, health issues, mental health issues. Like I started getting sad, depressed, and the reason why I was getting like that is because I just felt not real. It just like, you cannot deny a part of yourself and then expect yourself to feel seen. And it's still, it's a human need. Like, you need to feel seen. If you express your anger to someone, your expectation is that that person is going to respect it. They're going to be like, okay, I understand you and I'm sorry for what I did. If that, but it's so easy to stop doing that. And it's a responsibility of your own. It will make you uncomfortable as fuck. You will be so uncomfortable when you do that for the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. Very uncomfortable. But the thing is, you teach yourself, your body, that it's safe. That it's safe to do that. Because, okay, some people will push back, but some people will accept it and will say, okay, yeah, I understand that maybe that maybe I did something wrong towards you. And that's when you get the contrast. Because let's say one person accepts it and you start feeling how it feels to feel like that, to feel seen. Then if you do it the next time and another person doesn't accept it, then you know that it's not on you, that you're not in the wrong, because someone did accept it, meaning that you feeling yet like you are right. You get an external validation. That's what I'm saying. Yes, it's good to be self-sufficient and like don't need external validation, but it's very important to get it. Like, at the end of the day, we are like children. We are children. Like, this body just shifted, but it's different. It looks different, but like, if you never give a child, as a parent, you have a child and that child does something that's good and does something that's bad, but you never tell them which one was good and which one was bad. How the hell is it gonna know, right? What is it gonna do if you are just emotionally absent? How would that child know that what it's doing is good for him or bad for him? If there's no external. One thing is how it feels, but that's the thing. It's very easy to question the feelings as well, because there's so many times you feel angry, you feel sad, but you question it. Should I feel angry? Should I feel sad? But that doesn't change the fact that you feel that, So I really felt like the need to express it, to make I think more people need to speak about stuff like that. And all the cancel culture, man, it's so bad. It should not exist. You're getting canceled for what? And all the labels that people put on each other. Oh, he's neurodivergent, he's this, he got ADHD, he got that. It's a human characteristic, I saw a video and that person said it. It said exactly what I just said. It's a human characteristic, and it's so true. It's a human characteristic. Just because someone is a bit, easily gets easily gets triggered, doesn't mean he has aggression problems. It's a characteristic. It makes that person them. And of course, yeah, you will see sometimes people will pick one thing in this whole video, and they think is wrong, and they think that many other people will think is wrong as well, and they will latch onto it. And I don't think I should be like, if you have a brain, you should know that there is like, of course, everything is nothing is, an extreme. Nothing is an absolute. Everything is relative. So when I say something like, just because someone is quick to be angry doesn't mean has anger issues. Yes, just because your uncle's uncle, your friend of a friend of a friend, your mother's fucking I don't know what, was like that and had anger issues doesn't change it. That many people don't, It's like people will pick one thing, like one fact. Let's say you say that many people do this and that, and then someone will say, yeah, but my neighbor's neighbor doesn't do that. That doesn't change the fact that, like, how is it an argument against what was just said? Yeah, I think so. What I said in this video is, I think people should pay more attention and really start checking in with themselves and start expressing themselves. I also think that it came to my mind, like, all the old buildings, they have so many details, so many like faces painted on them, or like carved out in wood. When I'm from there, like, there are so many buildings that even the handles is carved, and it has like, persons in there, like people in there, and like animals. And I think that was part of human self-expression, right? And that's what kept people sane. But now you go outside, it's like a plain building in plain colors, just dead. Honestly, just dead. Like, I want to see a beautiful church. You see a church, you feel like a beautiful church, and it's like, wow, damn, like, how did they build that? But even stuff like that, like, it's already gets infiltrated by this plainness, like, just church. It's like 4 walls, gray, and a cross. There you go, church, go pray, I think it's bad. I think it's not a good thing. Yeah.